Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mabinogi. Once again, we are continuing our playthrough of this MMO. Just going through a lot of things, really. There's a lot to do in this game. I'll show you as we get further along. But yeah, there's actually a lot to do in this game. Beyond just main story, there's so many other things to do. So here we have our basic quests now. So our main thing is that Duncan wants us to go, I hate that that does that, like explore, talk to people, things of that nature. So we've got Dungeon Stone, we've got let's go to Festia, the Altar of Restoration, to a stronger form, and create a homestead. So let's let's do that. Go ahead, hit create a homestead. We'll create a homestead in either Ulad, this place, Konus, which is I think this one? I don't know, and Physis. I think this is Physis, and I think this is Konus. But you can see this is Ulad, then you've got Belvast, and then this is Iria. And in Iria you have Konus and Physis. I've always built my homesteads in Iria, or in Ulad. I think my elf has their home here with the elves. And I don't really want a home in the frozen reaches of the north. So I'm just going to keep going with Ulad. Welcome to TV Land. Sure, why not? I'm sure it's already used, but we'll see. Hey, no. Yeah, let me do that. How about that? Welcome to TV Land. Entered the homestead. That is a barren wasteland out there. What? This dude's just mining along. Homestead Stone. I like that there's no dialogue in any of this. They just kind of explain everything just by showing you, you know? Like, oh, okay, I get it. Let's go ahead and complete the quest so that we can get pickaxe and stuff like that. Pickaxe, strawberry seeds, things like that. So the main thing to keep in mind about Mabinogi is that it is a fantasy life MMO. Which means that it's more than just combat and questing. There's life skills to learn, such as mining. And life to live, really. It might not have a roleplay sense, but you can basically live life, you know, virtually on Mabinogi. Just about anything you could do in a fantasy world, anyway, you can do here. So a fantasy medieval type world, and that's kind of nice. So yay, I've reached level 3 renown with Eluned. Also, I just got a quest of some kind. I don't know what quest I just got. Building renown. Okay. Yep, here it is. Talk to Duncan and Tyr Canale about building renown. Okay, we'll do that. But first we need to close the clock because it's in the way. And let's go ahead and start off by building us a camp to install on our prairie and desert. Not enough to live a romantic country life, but enough to avoid wind and rain. It'll cost us 5 homestead stone. And let's rotate it so that it's facing forward. There it is. Could not find the forward at all. And now we just wait until that finishes, and then we'll get another cutscene, which is pretty funny in my opinion. So, because in this cutscene, it shows us expanding our land. Yay, homestead level has increased to 2. The following buildings are now available. And press the button below to expand a farm. Hit the expand button, and we get a cutscene. We begin to toil away. I just love this. Just like the speed at which she's going there. I was just like, this is useless. She sits down for a break. And accidentally falls asleep. When she wakes up, suddenly everything has changed. She's like, whoa. Homestead has expanded. I personally just think that cutscene is funny. Alright, we have a homestead. Let's do a couple of little things to begin with, which is, I want to move this over into this corner. I want to move the entrance over here. And I want to move the stone over here. Reason for that is so that everything is congregated over here, so we have all of that space to build. The only thing that we can build right now, because it's the only homestead stone, only like materials we have, is a farm. Let's go ahead and build us one farm. And now we have 3 homestead stones, so we could come in here and we could build something else that requires homestead stone, such as another field. All of this stuff requires ponds. In fact, the only thing that we can build is farmlands, because everything else requires ponds. But the other thing that we can do is, now that the farmland has been built, we have some strawberry seeds. These cost 3 stone and 1 seed. Luckily we have 3. They gave you just enough so that you could do one of everything, basically. And that's it. That's all we can do for now. This will grow over the next hour. So I can put my pickaxe away. And there's nothing else we can do for now. So let's go ahead and pop out of the homestead. And continue on our way to quest some. And learn things. Oh yeah, let's talk to Duncan. Now then, the folks in town are eager to see you. Check your quest info to figure out who you should see next. Have you said hello to Fergus? You might start with him. Alright. Wasn't there like a thing, though? Didn't I need to talk to you? I guess that I have to do this first before I can do the building renown. That's fine. So, off to see Fergus. Why not? I feel so slow because, like, you know, my character is 17. And so I feel really slow because I'm used to being, like, 12. And, you know, 12-year-old characters don't move any faster, but their animations are faster because they have smaller bodies. And so I just feel slow because my animations are slower. But in reality, I'm actually not any slower than a 12-year-old. His bronze complexion shines with a glow of vitality. His distinctive facial outline ends with a strong jawline covered with dark beard. The first impression clearly shows he is a seasoned blacksmith with years of experience. The wide-shouldered man keeps humming with a deep voice while his muscular torso swings gently to the rhythm of the tune. Ho-hum, ho-hum. Oops, we have guests. Serene, right? My, you do look almost impressive. Kind of. There's a reason I sent for you, though. Adventurer needs all kinds of fancy weapons and armor. I mean, well, equipment doesn't look all that bad. There's typos all over the place. But even the best weapons need maintenance. All weapons have durability. If you don't take care of it, it'll break apart quick. Could you open your inventory? So here he's going to tell us about durability, like I said before. You know, wooden stick has 5.5. Ah, great. When you mouse over your equipment, items like clothes and weapons, you'll see they have durability and proficiency on them. Item reaches 0 durability, you can't use it anymore. When you have enough proficiency, you can upgrade items. Using items makes their durability lower, but raises their proficiency with them. If durability gets low, get weapons repaired by a blacksmith like me. Success rates and repair fees depend on the skill of the blacksmith, so I suggest you come straight to me. He's actually the worst one to go to. He's only got a 92% success rate. Fergus laughs with a volume and enthusiasm that quickly becomes awkward. I guess that's everything I wanted to say. Always bless your gear with holy water of Limemark so it'll last. As a welcoming gift, have this free repair coupon. Well, that's it for me. Have you met Malcolm at the general shop? He wanted to talk to you. His shop's near the town square. Oh, and talk to Nora at the front of the inn, definitely. So, one thing I do want to do real fast, because he did remind me, is I want to use the holy water of Limemark on my sword. The rest of my equipment I don't care about, they're all cloth and we'll get more of it and stuff like that. By the time the skirt breaks, we'll have rebirth again. But this short sword's probably going to take us through a decent amount of the game, honestly. If I don't use this sword throughout a good portion of the game, while I'm fighter, chances are I will get a sword of some kind from one of my other characters, because I have multiple weapons in gold. A girl in a neat green apron leans out to get a better look at her surroundings. Her hands work busily at this task or the other, always moving, always jingling the cross-shaped earrings into her honey blonde hair. Hi there, Serene. This is an inn where adventurers can rest. Adequate rest to recharge your body and mind is very important. Serene, do you know anything about the rest skill? I called you here because I thought you might not. We're in the middle of a conversation, but try it afterward. You can use the rest skill straight directly in skill window. I love the grammar in this game. Or you can place it in the hotbar key. A hotkey bar. God. I put it in the F1 slot myself. Yeah, I always do that, so I'll leave it there. The rest skill refills your stamina. It also recovers HP and heals wounds, though that takes longer. It's true that getting equipment is important for an adventure, but it's equally important to get adequate rest for your body. Now then, you should head to the general shop. Malcolm said he had business with you, Serene. And of course our quests have been updating as we go along. So now we have the rest skill. Let me just go ahead and use the skill so that we can learn it. Easiest thing to learn in the game. Hey, 5 HP. Unfortunately, rest is not so easy to continue to learn. So that's unfortunate. I'm going to go ahead and put my sword away. I don't need it out right now. I like the natural running animation. With his thin face, while his thin face makes him look weak, and his soft and delicate hands seem much too feminine, his cool, long blonde hair gives him a suave look. It looks like he just came out of a workshop, since he's wearing a heavy leather apron. Hello, Serene. I'm Malcolm, and as you can see, I run the general shop. I heard about you from the others and wanted to see you. You were just with Fergus, right? Though you can get weapons and most armor repaired by blacksmiths, they can't do anything for cloth armor and other general items. Here, Nora fixes cloth armor and I fix general goods, like instruments. You wouldn't want your best clothes to get worn out, and protective armor aren't always very flattering. Haha, sorry, I'm getting off topic. What I want to talk about is the Style tab. You see the Gear tab when you open the inventory, right? If you look, you'll see the Style tab right next to it. Usually you have to pay a premium, but I'm going to give you a 30-day voucher. When you have items equipped on both tabs, you get on the Gear tab's benefits and the Style tab's aesthetics. You should try it out with a voucher after this. I'll give you a box with new clothes as a sample. And everyone in town wants to see you, Serene. We haven't had someone new around in a while. You should head north to the healer's house. Phyllis is waiting there. Yay! Go ahead and use my Style tab key. And I already have this exact outfit, but here is the newbie wear type A. which I'll model for you right quick once we get out here to where I can access the camera. So if I do this, there you go. Now I'm wearing the newbie wear. But I still have my regular gear on. I'm probably not going to wear those. I might use the shoes. So, alright, both these are the same. I might as well just keep these. Boop. Actually, I might be able to sell all this stuff. Hang on. Gold is important this early on in the game, let me tell you. Oh, I can't even talk to him to sell anything right now. Boo. Alright, that's fine. Off to the healer's house. So normally in the quest line, when you go to the healer's house, she would actually give you a mount for the first time. I already have said mount, which is my pony here. Unfortunately, my pony is currently unconscious, so can't exactly summon it right now. To kill a fox. Boom! There's a 4 more command scroll, but I haven't found much use for them. They can become useful, but it's a whole rigmarole of stuff that you have to go through, so I just don't bother. The tall, slim lady tinkers with various ointments, herbs, and bandages. She looks wise beyond her years, but it might just be the healer's dress and neatly combed hair. Oh my, it's Serene. I've heard so much about you. The greatest adventurer is the most prepared one. By which I mean you should keep potions and bandages on you. You can get them at the healer's house. Oh, looks like someone's also already given you a horse whistle. You can only be given each whistle once per account. Don't you want to summon a pet? Once our conversation ends, summon one, then speak with me again. I'll just summon a random pet. Yay, multiple pet owner and flying pet owner because, woo, I summoned my eagle, which I never use. And there it is, what a beauty. I hope you two get to be great companions. You might know this already, but you can ride some pets and fly on others. If your pet's knocked out, revive it with the phoenix feather. It also works on players, so it's useful to have on hand. I'll give one for completing this quest, but you'll usually purchase them from healers' houses. Good luck with your new friend. I can summon. I can cancel the summon now. So she is right about one thing, and that is that we do want to go in and get bandages and things like that. Fortunately, I cannot currently use bandages because I don't know the first aid skill. Oh, there's a beginner bag. Cool. I knew it would show up eventually. But I can actually shop with her, so I'm going to. Let's sell that for 0 gold, apparently. Let's keep hold of that. Actually, I should drop that into my outfits. I think that... Hey, it sells for 23 gold. How about that? I don't think any of this other stuff sells, though. Not really. That's alright. So other stuff I want to keep anyway. Potions are always good and things like that. Oh, we completed that quest, so we are done there. So normally at this point is when you would have your horse. As you can see, my poor horse has been knocked unconscious. I was doing a quest that required a lot of speed, and unfortunately, that didn't go too well. So, but yeah, we have a horse. Where did my map go? Why does it keep, like, turning off my map? So our next step is, can we talk to Duncan now? About Renown? Oh, Serene, I've heard you've gotten to know the townspeople. Meeting new people and getting to understand their circumstances builds character. On that note, there's someone you should visit. Tracy mentioned he wanted to see you. You can find him in Dugald Isle. Exploring outside of town will be a good experience. Dugald Isle is a mountain pass south of here. Keep going south past the bridge and you'll find a tunnel. If you get lost, just ask someone nearby. Dillis might have mentioned this already, but you can ride your pets. Riding there might be a good idea if you have a horse. Summon it, and then ride it. I still can't turn in the Renown class. That's slightly annoying. Okay, well. Oh well. Moving on. So all of my other quests are actually outside of Tier Canal now. The thing I do want to do is I want to stop here at this not Manistone, Moongate. And here I can teleport to other Moongates. I could teleport over to the logging camp, but I'm not going to, because I want to show you guys the world of Mabinogi, the world of Aaron, to be exact. And I'll do that in the next episode. So I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please feel free to subscribe. Feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist so you can get caught up on any episodes you may have missed. And I'll see you all next time. See you later.